Your life as the most powerful toilet attendant in history. So you know how people always say everyone's equal when they're on the toilet? Well, turns out that's complete bullshit if you're helping the King of England take a dump. Because when the king needs to shit, someone has to stand there and assist. That someone is you. And somehow, this makes you the second most powerful person in the kingdom. Welcome to your career as the Groom of the Stool, which sounds like a job for horses, but is actually about human waste. Medieval people really had a gift for making everything sound more dignified than it was.
Nice.
Typical morning starts with you warming up water and fluffing a velvet toilet seat cushion. This is what your life has become. You went to the medieval equivalent of Harvard for this. Your mother tells people you work closely with the king and quickly changes the subject. The king walks in wearing 40 pounds of fabric that requires a team of people to remove. It's like unwrapping the world's most expensive, most constipated present. And while you're untying 17 different ribbons, he starts talking about invading France. Because nothing says military strategy session like getting naked to poop. Here's where your job gets insane. While the king is doing his business, he tells you everything. State secrets, who he wants to execute, which nobles are plotting against him. Information that would start wars if it got out. You're getting the inside scoop on kingdom politics, while literally dealing with royal poop. You know that moment when you're trapped in a conversation you can't escape? Except instead of just being awkward, this person can have you executed for poor toilet etiquette. He's asking your opinion on whether to go to war while you're holding his chamber pot. What do you think about the French situation? You're thinking, Your Majesty, I think we should focus on the situation at hand, but what comes out is diplomatic advice that actually influences foreign policy. You've just shaped international relations while handling ass-cleaning duties. And you actually document all of this. You keep detailed notes about the king's bowel movements because medieval doctors think poop is like a crystal ball that reveals the future. You're a CSI investigator whose entire crime scene is a toilet. Your daily reports include things like consistency, concerning mood, stable, mentioned executing 3 people. Meanwhile, every other person at court is trying to bribe you with gold and land just to get 5 minutes with the king. They're throwing dinner parties in your honor, trying to marry their daughters to you, sending you expensive gifts. All because you have guaranteed access to the most powerful man alive during his most vulnerable moments. Think about the power dynamic here. Dukes and earls have to schedule appointments, follow protocol, wait in line. You see the king twice a day, every day, in his most honest moments. Because let's be real, nobody lies when they're mid-poop. So you're getting paid more than knights and generals to be a bathroom attendant who accidentally became a national security advisor. You own multiple estates. Your business model is literally shit talk with the king, and you're absolutely crushing it. But here's what keeps you up at night. You know everything. Which kingdoms are planning invasions, who's embezzling from the royal treasury. What the king really thinks about is air. You're walking around with enough state secrets to destroy England, and your only job protection is that you're really, really good at wiping royal ass.
Yeah, boy.
The paranoia is real. Every meal could be poisoned by someone who wants to eliminate the guy who knows too much. Every new king looks at you and thinks, this guy heard my predecessor's deepest thoughts, he's gotta go. When the court travels, you're packing a portable toilet like the world's most dignified roadie. You're the logistics coordinator for the king's digestive system across multiple kingdoms. Your packing checklist includes chamber pot, linen cloths, state secrets, existential dread. You're also his bodyguard during bathroom time, which is the most vulnerable moment a human can have. You're literally the last line of defense between the King of England and anyone who wants to catch him with his pants down. Your weapons? A chamber pot and intimate knowledge of his bathroom schedule. The weirdest part is that nobles actually compete for your job.
Mine! Give it to me!
No, it's mine! I saw it first!
Get your hands off!
Actual aristocrats with money and land are fighting each other for the right to watch the king shit. They're writing cover letters like, I am uniquely qualified to handle His Majesty's waste management needs while providing strategic counsel. After 20 years of this insane career, you retire to your massive estate, paid for entirely by toilet duty. You've prevented wars, influenced succession planning, and saved lives, all while standing in a bathroom. Your legacy is that you were the most powerful person nobody could talk about at dinner parties. So yeah, when people complain about their jobs being shit, you can honestly say you built an empire out of actual shit and became one of the most influential people in England. The lesson here isn't about following your dreams. It's about finding the right person's bathroom and never leaving.